So, while this anniversary definitely has been great so far, I'm sure not only me has been wondering, what's next? Regardless of if you're new or a well-seasoned veteran, there's absolutely no denying that you are curious what the future of this game holds for you, if near or far away. And today, we're gonna talk about exactly that, because during the first anniversary celebration livestream, they did show us some things. Sadly, not as much as back then for the half anniversary, where we basically got a sneak peek at what the next 6 months hold for us. This time around, it's only about the next 2 to 3 months. And I'm sure you're already getting excited, and I don't really want to torture you more, but yeah, we will get to all of that after I thank my channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and of course, an extra huge shoutout to the Grand Warlock. Back to the future. Okay, first things first, we are going to talk about the very near future, because there's still the anniversary part 2, and while that doesn't sound that crazy, and it really isn't as well, it is something that a lot of people have been wondering about, because I've heard in Discord servers, by the way, join the Discord, link in the description, in the comments of my videos, I've been reading so many comments about people wondering where these 100 rolls are hiding themselves, because there's only the 10, you get 10 daily, so where are the rest of the 80? And Tourdog straight up showed us what they meant with 100 rolls, and while I was pretty much correct in that you are not gonna straight up get 100 rolls, stop coping please, it's pretty close to that, because like we mentioned in another video, you get a lot of rolls on Reinhardt, you get a bunch of login rewards, and they don't even count all the story stuff. That isn't even included in these 100, because part 2 actually it straight up gives you 50, so it isn't 100, but if you add up the rewards of part 1 and part 2, you are about 100 rolls in. Of course, part 2 sounds too good to be true, because it also is, it's only on the mainstay banner, which is the notorious worst banner in history, because it doesn't have any rate up, and you don't really wanna roll on them, considering RRRs are so much better. But those are free rolls. 10 rolls daily for 5 days, aka 50 whole rolls, which is pretty crazy regardless of which banner it is. And now that that's cleared up, first off, let's talk about events. And when I say events, I don't mean new ones, I actually mean old ones, because they finally announced that they are bringing back some of the oldies when it comes to Alchemy Stars lifespan. I'm talking Eye of the Storm, the very first event in the Alchemy Stars history. Heroes event, and the by far most dreaded event by the veterans of the game. Endgame part 1 and 2, and if you want to know why, well, you're gonna live through that yourself very soon. We don't know when these are gonna come back, but it is still part of the first anniversary, so it could be sooner than later. And because they're calling it limited time throwback, it's definitely sadly not a permanent addition to the game, so play these when it comes back, especially events like Eye of the Storm, Endgame, because these two have welfares, and you don't wanna miss them, because chances are the next time you are gonna get access to them, you will have to pay for them, if it's Lumambu, SS Star Gems or whatever, we don't know, but I don't think they're gonna be rerunning these events after this anytime soon. So be excited to see some of the first pieces of history when it comes to Alchemy Stars. And speaking of throwback, they're also bringing back the Queen herself. Not that Queen, I'm talking about the Queen of the North. Yeah, not that one as well, but Bethlehem. She's coming back, and she's coming in hot, or I guess cold, as she is still a limited time exclusive character, which means you better get her now, because we don't know when the next time is she's ever gonna come back. Because the later it gets, the more exclusive characters are gonna stack up that you maybe want to roll for. You know, let's get back to some events. First off, in July we are gonna get these 2 new units, which, if we look back at the normal schedule, we are only gonna get 1 new 6-star and 1 new 5-star, which should be these 2 new characters. Please don't troll me again, Tourdog, that what you did last time was really dirty. They already speculated a long time about what these characters could look like, also on stream. If you want to see my artistic skills in action live, then you can look at the VOD. But I can tell you that the guy on the left is probably gonna be the 6-star, and he looks like a really strong archer? No, that's not FGO, but he's a cross-legged sitting samurai dude with lots of sabers, axes and swords around him. Could that hint at his class? Considering the last few cases, no, not really. So I normally wouldn't even dare to try to guess what element or class he's gonna be, but for the fun of it, I'm just gonna say he's a sniper? We already had thunder and forest, so fire, please. And then next to him, the potential little girl 5-star with her little pom-pom ghost. She has her dress, she has a flower in her hair. Many people are speculating that maybe it's time for the redemption arc of Gretel. It doesn't seem too much similar to her, but I don't think too many people are interested in this character anyway. And if you are, next, August. And in August, it's once again time for 3 new characters, 2 6-stars and 1 welfare. And I'm just gonna guess that left and right might be 6 stars, just because they look a bit fancier. And when it comes to Mrs. Left, there are a bunch of story screenshots floating around that show generic Illumina Soldier B, and she kind of fits her hairstyle. So I guess we're, after Cordy, gonna get another NPC Illumina Soldier. This time around in the Flamethrower edition, and yes, she is leaking, but that's not what you're thinking. That's definitely just oil or gas tank fluid, I don't know. But yeah, when it comes to the knight on the right, there are multiple theories. This could just be some sort of mecha knight, and yes, this is probably gonna be a girl, because at first glance it does look like kind of a dress, and who has a dress and weird mecha arm thingies? Mia. So many people are speculating that this might be Mia Alter. She's a pretty relevant character when it comes to main characters' relatives, I guess, aka Colleen's sister, and she has been cursed by a witch. And now I guess it's time for her redemption arc, maybe? And that would also fit the thunder floating around this character. And Tourdog, don't troll me again, this is a thunder character, okay? You can't say anything else. So we have Flamethrower, so fire 6-star, and probably a thunder 6-star, possibly Mia Alter. When it comes to the guy in the middle, he kind of seems familiar to one of the characters in the newer story chapters. I guess he was hanging out with Gillis and that's what happened to him. At least his shoes look kind of the same. And that's why I'm gonna say that this is probably 100% the same guy, because he has the same shoes. And that is flawless logic, so don't even try to talk back to me. And that's everything for August. And what else do we have in the next few months? Well, the one big thing everyone was so hyped for, and everyone was hoping for it to be revealed during the stream. I'm pretty sure everyone was disappointed when they said they sadly can't announce it yet because of NDA reasons and things like that. But we are gonna get a next traveler stepping in Astra, and many people when they saw it were freaking out. A traveler? So after Cloud Gardens, we're now gonna get the real Genshin Impact collabing with the fake Genshin Impact. No, okay. Just because they're using Traveler, please. That's not gonna happen. But when it comes to marketing and all that stuff, there's one thing certain. If you do a very obvious thing, there is a reason behind it. And in this case, we have a very clear color theme, and that's bright red, white, and black. And there's not many games or animes that have a similar theme. It's probably Persona 5, okay? And while I do have to say, I like the Persona franchise and also SMT in general, I know Persona 5 collabs were like the thing back then in like 2017 or 18 or something, and I'm pretty sure every non-AAA gacha game has already collabed with them, but I think it's probably time for Alchemy Stars to do the same. It's better than some of the options, but it's still not set in stone. But based on some rumors and this color scheme, I think the odds for Persona 5 to be our next collab is at least above 50%. And yes, I'm gonna wail for Kasumi. Why do you ask? And aside from that, we have nothing yet. That was pretty much it. Speculate with me in the comments which characters these silhouettes could be, what the collab could be, but that was all from me. Have a nice day and see you next time.